TwitchTube.
Hello, TwitchTube.
Welcome to, this is just for you guys right now on Twitch. Welcome to the celebration of our friend's passing.
Our friend Josh has unfortunately moved on to the afterlife.
Probably worse things because he's dead. We get to live and he has to be dead.
Yeah,
so
being dead sucks, bro.
Pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be talking. We have the chat open. Feel free to comment. And feel free to tweet at his now soon-to-be inactive Twitter account at Patton_Josh. So.
Yeah, and just say shit like, you know, what you didn't like about him while he was alive.
Feel free.
We don't want to spend too much time on it. He's dead, so there's no reason to...
That's pretty much it. I mean, his picture will be in the corner and just want to look at his dumb face for a while.
Look at his dumb face. You know what you can't do when you're dead? Smile like an idiot.
Smile like an idiot.
Yeah.
No, thank you, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Brian, I just wanted to see how high you are.
Sure. Oh, man, I'm fucking super high.
Super high.
Now, come on.
Alright, let me stop that.
No way, dog. Come on, dog.
Alright, so let's do like a somber beginning.
Right.
Hey guys. It's with a real heavy heart here at the Probably Sounds Awful podcast, episode 18. You can find us on Twitter at normally_norm. Please, this will be a big week to email us. We're going to need it. You can email us at normallynormalcrew@gmail.com. And please go to our website. It's super great. At www.normallynormal.com. Brian, I had to get through that, man, but this is rough.
I know, man. I'm sorry. I know.
I'm one of your hosts, Leo Albert Kovalik Jr.
I'm your other host, Brian Colbert Kennedy.
We normally start this show with another host as well.
Of course.
And it already feels really lacking that we don't have that.
Guys, we are really sorry to have to say that.
I can't, Brian, you have to say it. I can't.
I got it. Are you okay?
No, I mean...
Our very good friend, brother even, Josh Patton, is gone.
Oh, God.
Wow, I don't think I've said it out loud yet.
So, let's all take a moment and just remember him at his best.
We love you, Josh.
Oh my God!
People listening to this are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I hope Josh never listens to it.
Oh God!
Oh my God! All right, so
I hope that really gets some people.
158. 158. 2 minutes in, we got.
Cue the Enya.
All right, so again, hi Twitch. We got one listener here. I'll cut all this out,
of course.
But welcome to the Rockstar celebration of the passing of Patton_Josh.
See you later, idiot. It was fine.
Dude, get the fuck out.
I can finally move in, take over best friend status. God.
How do we want to come back? Just kind of really just roll right back into it?
Yeah, I think super, like, the more contrasting, the better.
Okay.
So, pretty elated.
Okay, cool. And that's going to be about... Start. All right. I'll go ahead. I'll play off your end
after that. Not only is it coming off of that, but then also like the music and and then we're just like,
hey!
Love that. Really good.
You go ahead and just kind of come back, and I'll be right up there with you.
Cool. Alright, so the music's just playing. All right, awesome. Let's get on with the show.
All right, man. To be honest, that was a little bit too long.
Very long. I didn't expect there to be too much, about him that we'd have to spend time on.
Yeah, and the entire song, it's like we're listening, these people are listening to a podcast.
Right.
Like, let's
get over it.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, so speaking of moving on, Brian, hi. How are you, bud?
Hey, Leo. What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Episode 18?
Episode 18. Pretty pumped about this.
Yeah.
I want to hear... first, let's just talk about it. We talk about football a lot.
Yes.
On this podcast.
It is the first podcast episode since the Bowl.
The Bowl of Supers. So we're going to this will probably be the last time for a while that we talk about football. So,
yeah, I think so.
So I guess if you want to throw it to...
Should I just throw it over to...
Sports Corner of the World? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure what Sports Corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please have your attention, Leo Kovalik is here to talk about... the Sports Corner of the World! Leo!
Hey guys, it's me, Leo Albert Kovalik Jr. here at Sports Corner of the World.
Happy to have you.
Alright, that's going to be done with that.
Okay, cool. Got it.
So, the Super Bowl, it was the Denver Broncos versus the Carolina, both North and South. They kind of combined together.
Yeah, and all of the Carolinas.
To form... the Panthers.
Yeah, they're Black Cats.
Yep, only 54 of them together.
Got it.
So 54 men on a football team. There you go, a little knowledge drop for you guys.
Trivia.
Or it's 53. I'm actually not 100%.
It's either 53 or 54.
I'm not 100% sure.
It's somewhere around the amount of cards that are in a deck of cards.
53 because it's a 53-man roster.
Got it.
Boom, done. So that was the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 50.
Super Bowl 50.
Big deal.
They didn't do an L. They've done Roman numerals always up to now.
Right, and
but
I think just did SB50.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. I would love SBL.
I know, me too.
What is that?
Maybe they got into maybe that's like a pretty popular phrase, like initials for something else, and so they couldn't use it.
The hashtag suck butt love.
Suck butt love, I think is probably suck butt love. Yeah.
So they tried to get away from we don't really want to be involved.
Well, hell, speaking of that, there was that huge controversy from that pastor who was like, the halftime show is all about promoting homosexuality.
Let's talk about how great the halftime show was.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. It kind of didn't hit me at first that Beyonce was doing, Michael Jackson, Black Panthers.
Yeah.
I thought that was really great. And I haven't seen her new video yet.
She crushes. She's such a performer. It's amazing. And the other, did you notice all the hate for Coldplay?
I have no idea.
I know. It's like, what are you talking? Everybody hates Coldplay now, and they're just.
The only thing that I would have enjoyed that halftime show a little bit more because the stage was so colorful and
they were naked chicks.
They were instead of jumping violin as kids, they were naked chicks.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But no, just if they would have I know it would push the game back a little bit, but just make it an hour later so when it was halftime, it was nighttime.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. All the lights and stuff.
Because there were so many lights. I mean, obviously, you probably wouldn't be able to read the signs in the crowd, and I think that was a big thing. So, believe in what?
Sorry, what was that?
It's so dark. But at that point, I think it was great. Josh made a funny joke. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Josh.
That his last joke ever was the whole entire bottom of the stage looked like they were dancing on a screensaver. And what if midway through someone bumped the mouse and it turned back on?
It's just a desktop full of files.
It's a really embarrassing desktop.
That's pretty good. Josh hasn't had a lot of good jokes, but that one was okay. I guess.
that landed pretty nicely with me.
He was an idiot.
But then also he landed too hard on the ground and died. So unfortunately, goodbye.
Pretty good halftime show. Game.
Oh,
somebody said it really well last night. I had some pizza and some wine after work with a couple people. And
they said that really well.
Yeah, thanks. And the bartender, we were all talking, and the bartender was like, "It was a really boring game for people who don't know football, and for people who love football, awesome game." And then this dude walks in who's obviously a huge football fan, and this dude Kilby, the bartender, is like, "Hey Rick, how'd you like the game?" And he was like, "Great game, great defensive game."
Yeah.
Just proving the point that if you love football, it was kind of a good game to watch that hard defense on both teams.
It was pretty interesting to see Cam Newton just get rocked.
Kind of get destroyed.
He had never gotten rocked all season, and they said he was the most sacked.
Yep.
It totally changed their game. That completely threw him off. You could tell.
Nuts. And Carolina's D is great too, and they did a great job in the Super Bowl too. They got to Peyton several times, not as many times as Cam got hit, but it was just all defense.
I don't think Peyton Manning threw a touchdown. that's why I'm like, yeah, if you can get to him and stop him from throwing a touchdown.
Interesting, really.
Because I think it was the defensive touchdown.
Yeah, right, there was that.
It was the running play by C.J. Anderson. And then that would be 14 points, and the rest were just field goals.
Wow.
I think that's
not a huge game for Peyton, but
and
to take home a ring before he's out is cool, I guess. I don't know.
For sure. I mean, he's thinking about not retiring. He's also thinking about how much money he made by saying, I'm going to go have a bunch of Budweisers tonight. And drinking all the Gatorade, and when they cut to him, he was literally sitting in front of a crate of Gatorade, and he was drinking a Gatorade, just like looking at the camera. I'm like, oh my god.
Do you think that's funny? How I mean, it's clearly not up to just them. You know, they have representation, needs to make money and stuff too. But athletes and actors and musicians, like how much it gets to a point where they're just like, yeah, I'll do a commercial or advert or like sponsor anything because it's going to make me millions of dollars.
And that's the thing too, is I think it's more like their time. Like Anthony Hopkins was in some Quicken Loan commercial or something. I think it was actually TurboTax, but that probably took him
after he was a celebrity or before.
Like now in this Super Bowl,
he was.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins was in a TurboTax.
I was working, so I didn't get to watch a lot of it.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask what you did for it, so thanks for spoiling it.
Yeah, don't even ask it, dummy.
Don't even ask it. No, I was just going to basically say that I think for him, that's commercials. Maybe that's a day or two of work.
I'm sure. Especially when it's somebody like that, they probably get him in and out quick. Yep. It was probably half a day of work,
and he got paid
for so much money. Yeah, it's interesting.
Commercials, let's talk about those real quick. I know you didn't get to watch it.
Sadly.
I was not really impressed.
Oh, really?
There was one pretty good one. It was about like some kind of like beatbox boy.
Beatbox boy.
Beatbox boy.
Oh, beatbox boy.
Who was like a horse whisperer, and like you would totally not, he did a really good job. So that was like the only one. But cool. Even then, it's not so great that it sticks out so much in my mind that I can actually like remember it 100%.
Right.
So there was the one that just seemed so contrived, and it was just so like.
What was it?
The puppy monkey baby.
Oh yeah, I've seen little clips of
that.
Like
that is just like, man, like so, it was like seemed like a table executive sitting around being like, how do we?
This will be funny.
Yeah, people will love this. It'll go viral.
Interesting. I didn't play catch up with the commercials yet. Yeah, if I'm not in a Super Bowl commercial, I don't care.
Heck yeah.
Except apparently our buddy Seth was.
Seth was in the very, very first commercial break of the Super Bowl.
Oh, cool. Nice.
One of those commercials where they're like, and this is Brian, and this is Steve, and this is Alex, and they're kind of jumping around. He was the first person. He was running, and then it cut to another woman.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of different cuts, but he was the first initial shot, so that was super
That's pretty great.
Immediately texted Seth and was like, dude, great job.
Nice. That's cool.
Because at first I wasn't 100% sure it was him, but
right.
I just recognized, man, that guy looks just like Seth with the mustache, and I was like, I'm 100% probably sure after thinking more about it that it was him.
Nice. All right, so the Super Bowl commercials weren't that great. Halftime show was pretty great.
Yeah.
Game,
I like the message of the halftime
show
too, because during football, which I don't want to stereotype people that watch football because I'm not like this, but I watch football.
Right.
It was such a juxtaposition from the game of like, beat each other up and punch each other to a politically charged and LGBT charged halftime show with like Believe in Love and like it's so beautiful and colorful. I was just like, man, fuck you. Like it was just like a big...
This is what's funny about it. I do like, obviously it's so great to see that, something like that. I'm all for any kind of pro, love, kindness, compassion, of course. But I can't help but think all the time like how much of a game it is, because the NFL probably more than ever is getting gets so much heat for how it leaves some of its players and how all that shit, how dangerous it is afterwards physically for these guys and mentally, and all the players that are just douchebag wife beater assholes. And so it's like such a it's like I wish I could think that it just came from a great place, but I think it's like we're getting some heat, we better do this so that people love us again.
It was great, and I would probably say for like every 50 douchebag shitty people, there's the JJ Watt, there's
Cam Newton.
The Cam Newton, there, just seeing him ever since like 2011, like giving balls to the children. Literally taking the shoes and stuff.
I always give balls to the children, but then I got to run away from the police.
But then that's like a very different
story.
And then obviously the guy who won the Walter Payton Award, Antoine Bolden from the 49ers. It's like there are good people out there.
Dude,
it sucks that obviously a lot of them ruin it, and giving the NFL is a $10 billion a year organization that pays no tax. It's like, okay, let's give back, and I'm glad that a lot of players do that and see that. And, what's this guy from
Edward Scissorhands?
Not DeMarco Ware. Von Miller. Was on Clueless Gamer with Conan O'Brien.
Oh, okay.
And his ultimate goal is when he retires is to just open up a chicken farm, a couple of them that have live feeds of what the chickens are doing at any current moment, so that everyone can know that they're living well.
That's awesome.
And he's like, Von Miller's chicken, when you can actually see how your chickens are being raised.
That's crazy.
So that was super cool. So there's a lot of those moments.
Love that.
So the Super Bowl, what did you do? I know you said you were working.
Yeah, I worked. I worked at Bledsoe's. Walked in, and the whole place was empty because they cleared out everybody so that once the reservations started, they could come in. So I just walked in, started prepping, and then the whole place just got filled in 2 seconds.
How did they do? How did they clear people out? Was it like a stink bomb, or?
I think they threw a bunch of stink bombs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was sort of. It works, but then you have a new problem, which is that your restaurant stinks like stink bombs.
The lingering effect of the stink bomb.
It was fun. It's just that everybody was throwing up because of how bad it smelled.
So that's kind of a situation that we were talking about before the podcast, where I could probably hook up with one of my neighbors.
Oh, right.
So it's like, at first, you hook up. It's a great idea.
I love hooking up.
But then you have
stupid.
Yeah, right. But then you have the lingering effect.
Yeah, everything that comes with it.
If you don't, if you guys grow apart.
No, of course.
So stink bomb doesn't think. I'm glad you thought ahead, cleared them out, probably in a different way.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was really great. Me and Aaron worked. I love Aaron so much.
Aaron's the best.
And so, we bartended. It was super busy. Everybody was loving the game. It was really fun.
I'm gonna need your help.
I can offer you some help.
Speaking of great people that you work with.
Yeah.
There
are not many of them.
I want whichever ones you choose, including Aaron, Kelsey, to come to Pin Dodge.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'd like that.
That sounds great. I'll drop the message to
For those listening, Pin Dodge is March 5th. If you are in the Los Angeles area, you can Venmo Leo Albert Kovalik Jr.
Boom.
Kovalik317@gmail.com, $10.
Oh, I got to do that still.
And I'll put you on the roster.
Boom. And Pin Dodge is fun.
Pin Dodge, I keep being asked how to describe Pin Dodge, and I constantly come to a brick wall.
Yeah.
And then I try to run through it, but I sound like an idiot on the other side. Where I'm basically just it's dodgeball with bowling and kickball combined.
Yeah,
that's not what it is.
It's what other games are you protecting your thing and nobody can
parenthood.
Got it. Protecting your child so nobody can throw a ball at it.
So nobody can throw a ball at it. Or balls that Brian's bringing.
Listen, I've only done it a few times, okay?
So I basically got to the point.
Catholic Church.
Oh God. So I was raised Catholic, and I agree. But I would have to say, and now I'm an atheist. What does that mean? But it's
you got smart.
Yep, you done smartened up. But no, I would say that I've gotten to the point of now just describing Pin Dodge as imagine dodgeball, but instead of hitting each other, you're going for the pins of the 3 other teammates that you have. And they're like, I guess, whatever. I'll give you a permit. Yeah. I'll give you a permit for that.
So 2 teams. Your goal is to protect your pins that you're standing in front of, while also trying to knock down the other team's pins with dodgeballs that you throw.
That was well said. I should just record that and play it every single time.
Send it. Hey Leo, what's Pin Dodge? Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna open up the phone here.
I have to open up a file of someone else describing it.
It is really fun. It is one of the best workouts I've ever gotten in my life.
Yes, I'm already doing squats to prepare.
Plus that first year was 1,000 degrees outside.
Yep, that was a real bad idea. Guys, kids, when you think about playing a game for 8 hours and it's 103 in LA in September, maybe just cancel it.
Guys, speaking of that, I would love to welcome all of my fellow Southern California residents on this day, February the 10th of 2016. Welcome to summer.
Oh.
It is over 90 degrees outside, and was yesterday, and it will be again tomorrow.
It's hot.
It's fucking hot.
I wasn't wearing any clothes today until I was like, hey, I'm going to go to Starbucks. I got done setting up.
Oh, yeah, right.
Josh couldn't have walked through the door because he's dead, but if his ghost came in, he would see a naked man setting up our studio.
And if his ghost would come in here, I would get the fuck out of here. we have had enough of you. Okay, Josh is gone. We don't need more Josh.
That is so true.
Rest in peace, I guess.
I don't know. Rest in pieces. Remember say that?
Yeah. Rest in pieces.
Reese's Pieces. I've been thinking about those. So
if you died and then you became just a large bag of Reese's Pieces for your friends, I think that there's no beating that.
Okay, so I just weighed myself.
Okay.
The other day.
Yeah.
I have 225 pounds.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to, when I die, to die and become 225 pounds of Reese's Pieces.
I'm not kidding. I would kill you right now. If that happened, I would try to kill you right now.
Oh,
I just love Reese's Pieces.
But if I die of natural causes, I turn into 225 pounds of Reese's Pieces.
Oh, but if somebody kills you.
If I die being killed, I turn into a bunch of dates. 225
dates are not as good. Not as good, it's true.
You'd be so mad.
So I have to wait, how old are you, 32?
I'm 30, going to be 32 in March, John. I'm 31.
So
I'm a young 31
So I need to wait 50 years before I can get this 225-pound bag of Reese's Pieces.
I don't know, man. I thought 25 was going to be it. So
that's true. I can't believe you're still alive.
I know. I'm living it, dude.
What are you doing?
I'm going to soon join Josh in the underworld.
I'll be less happy that you're gone.
Me and Hades.
Just hanging out.
Him just torturing me. I'm cool with it.
It would be interesting, to be able to, if all of this were real and not a make-believe story, die, and whether you go to heaven or hell, hang out with these dudes.
Yeah.
And just, see what's up.
I think I'd be I would just have to get in his mind. I play a psychological game with Satan or Hades. I believe in Greek mythology, so relax.
Got it. I prefer to call him. What's that other name he has? What did they call him in? Just with a C.
Olympus.
No, damn it! Mars. I'll think of it and then I'll get it.
God of War. But I would Uranus.
Lucifer.
Uranus. Yeah, Lucifer.
But there's another one. I'm gonna think of it later.
Okay, Satan, Lucifer.
I don't think that you can call him Uranus.
No, it's not. But I would get to play the psychological game. You'd be I want to pierce your soul and shove bars of hot liquid up your butt. And I'm cool, bro. I've been waiting for this. Sounds great.
Here's my asshole.
Yeah, and then he'll be oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good. This is a good trick to play on the devil.
What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, I love it.
What did I do for the Super Bowl?
What did you do?
Coming all the way back around.
All the way back around the Super Bowl.
After bags of Reese's Pieces. I just chilled. I just hung here.
Nice.
Last year I got a little bit crazy.
Cool.
And it was super fun. And if they would have done it again, I probably would have done it again. I went to the Fonda.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they opened up the actual, Blue Palms, then opened up the Fonda, which, is a big musical venue here in LA. But they had a projector and a screen on it, and everybody was sitting around watching the Super Bowl there. So that was super fun. Got a little bit too crazy, so this year I just decided to
mellow out.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Try to even out the scales a little bit and just chill.
Yeah, watch it. Every time I do something stupid, 1 year later on that day, I try to do something chill to make up for it.
Oh my god! Okay, so it's on my calendar. Last year got a little bit too crazy.
Yeah.
So that was the Super Bowl. I think end all be all. Our Bears and our Redskins weren't in it. So until next year.
Yeah, you guys did really well, and we'll see how it'll be next year.
There
will be before we saw.
There's a great video of a young lady, it's about 2 minutes long, yelling at her husband when he told her that he spent their life savings on going to the Super Bowl.
My God.
And I just thought about myself, being I am so glad I'm not married to her, because when the Redskins go to the Super Bowl,
you are going to be spending all of your money.
Absolutely, whatever.
Justin Morrow went to the Super Bowl.
I don't know how. I need to call him.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet. He was here in California where we live,
and
although far away, but still.
Insanely great seats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He had really great seats, and then obviously he was taking pictures with all the former MVPs.
Yeah.
Tom Brady got booed. I don't know how I was gonna say I love it, but also it's damn, that dude's so good. He's great. He's great. And his look on his face when he got booed was just fuck all y'all. I got a hot wife,
Tom Brady,
bunch of cool kids, and 3 Super Bowl wins. So
I'm sure he doesn't give a shit about most of those people hating him.
So yeah, that's the Super Bowl. Probably the last time we'll talk about football. So you guys hear is cheering and jeering out there.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me listen closely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's cheering and both cheering and jeering.
And there's cheering at the same time.
Rest in peace until when does football start? September.
August.
End of August.
I get pretty pumped for preseason stuff. But we got the draft, which comes up sooner than later in March, I think. April.
I think I said it before, but I think I care less about it now.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
Yeah, when it comes back around.
When that ball leaves that tee and is kicked off down the field to the end zone, and the Bears go, okay, let's begin the season.
Yeah. Which is how every team starts every year. Just so we're all clear.
So, anytime somebody is, okay, here comes the ball. The season's going to begin. I got to catch this.
They should just start miking all the kick receivers. So that every time we can hear them say, here comes the ball, and I'm going to catch it, and now I'm going to run with it down the field.
Or if you're good at something, don't do it for free. They can mic us, and we can just basically this is 100% what he said. We're just transcribing.
Right. Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And we say what we think all the football players are saying.
Yeah. Well,
sort of like a Mystery Science Theater 3000, but instead of a movie they're watching, it's us, and we're watching a live football game.
Yes, and we can hopefully also have millions of views, like bad lip reading.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because that's like their most popular videos, like the NFL one.
Oh yeah,
They keep coming out with those.
Some of them are funny.
Yeah.
Some of them are funny.
It would be funnier if that was all real.
Yeah.
Those people were actually saying that. Not like a bad lip reading. That was absolutely what they were saying.
They were just cutting together real pieces of footage where different football players said dumb shit.
Some alternate, Snickers are like chicken bacon. I don't know if anyone ever said that.
Snickers are like chicken bacon.
So, Brian, moving away from the Super Bowl, I have to ask, how's your stress doing? Last week you were a little hot.
That's real nice of you to ask.
Through the roof. Yeah.
I was through the roof. Yeah, I was.
I wouldn't normally ask as like a friend, but I wanted to ask.
It's just for the show.
Yeah. Just all.
No, you haven't asked me shit as a friend. Stress level.
I actually have asked you to stream The Witness with us, and you never responded.
Wait, you asked me to what?
Stream The Witness with us.
You did?
Yeah. Or just play all three of us together sitting around.
I really do want to do that. I didn't realize that I'm sorry for not.
You didn't realize when I texted it to you that I was serious?
Yeah, no, I don't get texts.
Oh, okay, got it.
Just so everyone knows out there, don't text me, don't get them.
All right. Thanks, Brian, guys.
Stress level 10 has been wildly reduced.
Nice.
Yeah. Which I should have expected, because this is what happens all the time. Well, I don't get stressed that much, actually. But when I do get stressed, it's because I realize that I am always trying to make everyone happy and disappoint people as little as possible, which I think is a good thing, except that it starts to get in my way sometimes, and I over stress out and over worry about shit for no reason. Because as much as I was stressing out, the people on the other end were not stressed out that much.
Yeah.
I walked into my training shift that next morning after our podcast, knowing that I had to leave early and shit might be fucked up, and I just walked right past my boss and he was like, "Oh, we're cool." It was just no, and I was just like, "Oh, great." No big deal. Didn't have to stress about that at all. So that's kind of funny. I need to chill and not be so worried about disappointing people, because sometimes people are gonna be disappointed.
Well, last week you had there was a lot of stuff going on, so I'd understand it.
It was, yeah, and it continued. That was Wednesday. We recorded the podcast, so it was still 3 more days after that of all that shit happening. But once that, as the weekend went on and stuff, it got better. So
ebbs and flow of life, Brian.
It's life. It ebbs and it flows.
And it flows. People cheer. People jeer.
God, ain't that the truth, bro?
Yeah.
So it's so it's all good. I still have both jobs right now. Didn't have to miss the wardrobe fitting for my commercial, which I shoot tomorrow.
Nice. Super pumped.
Yeah, thanks, man. So I think everything's good.
Good.
Speaking of, God, if Josh was alive, I was pretty sure he was scheduled to be doing a couple days of shooting on that reenactment show, but then he died. So.
Unfortunately, he lost it during his death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how he died?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
because I don't care.
Yeah, because when you will lose stuff if you have something set up and then you die.
Right.
Apparently, you don't get to continue doing what
if there are plans that are set days after you die, then those go. Yeah, those are no longer.
Just gone.
So what happened? Production's probably really happy because Josh dies. They get to go with their second choice, who was probably way better.
Yeah.
So whoever got Josh's job, way to go.
So yeah, we'll look for that, and we'll look to see just the better choice.
Yeah, that's what I just want to see, the better choice.
I want to say that last night my week was going really well.
Yeah.
And then about
up until.
Yep. Okay. And then about 1 a.m. Brian, you might not appreciate this, but about 1 a.m. I read something.
Okay.
On Twitter.
Okay.
And did not go to sleep until about 4:20. Because I could not go to sleep. 4:20 a.m. until I smoked it.
Brilliant.
Could not get myself to go to sleep.
So for 3 hours and 20 minutes, you stayed awake, thinking about
lying in bed, staring at the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm excited to know what this is. Wait, why'd you say that I wouldn't appreciate it?
Because
I go to bed early. Like
I don't know if you know this about me, but when I got the original PlayStation, my parents were like, "Here you go. You asked for the N64 just a year ago. Stop asking for shit."
Yeah.
I received the game that is still ingrained in me, and it's my absolute favorite game of all time, and my favorite mascot of all time.
Holy shit.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yeah.
So he's sitting right here on our board in front of us. I read a tweet last night that Sony, I believe Middle East, sent out a picture, a very cryptic message of Crash Bandicoot, and it just said, something along the lines of "what's lost can be found." And I lost my mind.
So you started reading between the lines.
He's been dead since 1999.
Wait, he actually died?
No, but his character, his mask has been dead. They haven't made a game of him. They haven't even talked about him.
Wow, was that long ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember in 95, 96, they had those commercials where a man in a Crash Bandicoot suit was yelling with a microphone at the Nintendo offices in San Francisco, and it was some of the best commercials with that giant Crash Bandicoot man. And I forever loved PlayStation from that moment. And last night, reading that tweet at 1:15 in the morning-ish, I could not go to sleep. I have been scouring the internet for news about this today. There's a site,
the possible return of Crash Bandicoot.
Wow. There's a site called NeoGAF, which, to be a handsome man who's buff and burly like you who enjoys sports, let's call it a nerd site.
Okay.
And you would, probably punch it or bully it a little bit.
If some nerd site comes up on my computer by accident, I punch the shit out of my computer.
The computer. So many computers.
Yeah. I'm in a lot of debt because
all the computers I'm buying. But I'm scouring a place called NeoGAF. Basically, there's about 50-50 split that it's a hoax. Or that this is just a possible, announcement that's going to be coming later.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
As a reporter, who tweeted it?
The official account.
The official
of Sony, the Middle East.
The official account.
Yeah.
With the little blue check mark.
Yep.
Or whatever. So but then again, somebody could have done that and still be faking it just to get people excited or something.
Or somebody hacked the site and did it, and then it was like, oh god,
man, this is huge news for Crash Bandicoot.
I know. So just if I look tired right now, it's not because my friend Josh Patton passed away.
Yeah, I was
staying up all night crying.
Yeah, you almost lost no sleep.
It was more because there's a possible reboot of Crash Bandicoot.
Josh died. Crash Bandicoot returned.
It's pretty simple. The blind justice doesn't have to weigh too heavily. Think about it that much.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, please keep us posted.
I will. And
I've always loved his little.
I will lose my mind.
Yeah.
Literally, I thought about what would happen if today I woke up and there was a trailer.
Yeah.
I probably would just start crying.
Die. Oh, just cry.
Die and cry, and then that would be
pieces.
I would cry myself to death, which would be natural causes, and then you would come in here to do the podcast, and you would see just 225 pounds of Reese's Pieces.
Man, yeah,
probably melted at that point because it's super hot in California.
It's very warm right now.
Yeah,
I think I would still
uncomfortably warm.
Like if I opened a bag of Reese's Pieces and inside it were a bunch of melted Reese's Pieces because it had been out in the sun.
Yeah,
I think I'd be fine with that, and I would just dip a spoon in there and just.
Oh my god!
I mean, how good does that sound?
Josh. A little interesting fact about our now dead friend.
If we have to talk about him, sure.
Again, he did not know that Reese's Pieces are probably my absolute favorite candy and a huge, I guess I would say, vice.
And you're not a big chocolate guy, and there's chocolate in Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a soft coating shell.
It is a very thin shell, and mostly peanut butter.
Chocolate gives me heartburn and acne.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of it. those aren't two things that I enjoy in life.
No, those are awful.
To have.
Wow.
Other than that, how was your week, Brian? I know you today had an audition earlier. Can you talk about it?
It was good, man. Wardrobe for the commercial I'm shooting tomorrow was real fun. Met some cool people. This is new. So I was on a veil for this commercial, right?
Okay.
And then I got put on a veil for another commercial.
Ooh.
So awesome. But the shoot dates were the same. Between the 8th and the 13th of February or something.
Wow.
So, which is kind of hard to figure out because if you you might not be able to book both of them then because of that. So I booked the one, and then was waiting to hear on the second one. The second one says I was first choice. They did want to book me, but couldn't because of the shoot dates.
Oh.
And the one that I am shooting wanted my beard, and the one that I can't shoot didn't want my beard. So kind of crazy to figure that I like almost had 2 commercials.
You could have been that Chris Pratt at that time.
Right.
Doing 2 different things.
Yeah. Pretty kooky. So that sort of sucks, but of course I'm very happy that the one worked out.
Would you consider yourself Chris Pratt of the commercial world?
No, I would not.
Okay,
I'm a real big fan of Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is on my vision board.
I've seen it. It's a great vision board.
He's really funny.
There's
hardworking.
Do you mind if I just say what's on your vision board?
Go ahead. Do you know?
Twizzlers.
No.
No. Chris Pratt.
Okay, yes, that is true, but I said it.
Groot, for some reason.
No, Groot is not on my vision board.
Groot?
No, love Groot.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I know this for sure. A pastrami sandwich with cheese melting out over the side.
Also not on the vision board.
And then just like a picture of you dressed as a woman.
Close.
Yeah.
That is almost on it. It was, and then it fell on the ground. I just haven't picked it up yet, so that's close. I like Chris Pratt a lot. I strive to be like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, super exciting. And then had a couple more auditions. Went to my acting class, which was great. I don't know what else I did.
I don't know. I think that's pretty good.
It was good. It was a full busy week. Oh, I got a new tattoo.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I got a tattoo yesterday. Very exciting.
Can you stand up and show me now, or is it like kind of brand new?
No. And then the Twitch can see it.
Oh, whoa! That is cool looking. For those that cannot see it, let me describe it to you. It looks like just another pastrami sandwich with cheese.
No, it's not a pastrami sandwich with cheese.
Beautiful, almost looks like a constellation flamingo.
Yeah, it's like watercolor is the theme there. But it is a flamingo. It's sort of a tattoo for my mom because her first tattoo ever was a flamingo.
Nice.
And so, but I liked the watercolor aspect of mine. So,
do you think you'll have enough room eventually on your body for a tattoo of like me?
Well, if you cry yourself to death and I eat your body made of Reese's Pieces, then I will tattoo your face on my butt. Yes,
but not of Josh. Josh is you're kind of just like,
Are you kidding? I'm right after this. I'm gonna start blowing up balloons in celebration.
Yeah. So that's why you brought all that champagne. Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, my week has been pretty chill. Just throwing out resumes.
Nice. Okay.
Calling businesses. Trying to get businesses to agree to set up. We're doing kind of like. Trying to do like free financial seminars for businesses.
Did we briefly talk about this? Because you right before the podcast last week, you had called somebody by accident.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. How did that work out? Bark and Bitches.
Good.
I like those guys.
I'm kind of just going through the Chamber of Commerce website for Los Feliz in the Los Angeles area.
Oh, okay.
Just calling businesses, seeing if they want to set up. We kind of do like free financial analysis for retirement and stuff like that. So,
nice. Okay.
Trying to get that off the ground, but in the meantime, obviously, you kind of need money that pays the bills.
Hey, dude, I fucking hear you. You know me, I hear you.
So, but been sending out resumes. Got into OkCupid. Josh told me I should check that out.
Oh, really?
Wait,
from a business standpoint, or you mean for dating?
For dating. So let me actually bring up OkCupid because I want to read my profile.
Well, I would love that.
And I would actually like to get your opinion on it.
While you're doing that, I can tell my quick OkCupid story.
Ooh.
No. I just honestly don't even remember when this was now. A long time ago. I went on the site, started an account, blah, blah, blah. And ended up going on one date only from OkCupid. And I had a pretty good time actually, but from the moment we met, I knew it wasn't going to be a thing.
Okay.
She looked different than her photos. It wasn't, but we had a really good time.
I was going to say, could it be like at least a couple weeks, or is it just you?
No, we hung out that day, and it was honestly fun and everything, but then that was it. And then the only other time...
Is this Chicago or is this here?
No, it's here.
Okay.
The only other time OkCupid happened was when I was bartending at Beer Belly.
Okay.
And there was an OkCupid date in my bar.
Yes.
And I just happened to, there was a guy and a girl. The girl was facing me, and she looked, super bored. And so the guy went to the bathroom, and I walked over. because like their beers were low, and I was like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, you guys want another round or something? And she was like, nah, we're gonna leave soon. And she was like very open. She's like, I'm on this OkCupid date. Like, I'm not into it. And I was like, oh, okay, so, you know, sorry. I hope, you know, but I hope like the food and shit's been good. So then, and she was cute, and she was like sort of giving me a vibe.
Oh, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Brian.
So no. No, I did not. What I did though was play a little trick on her for sure. The dude comes back out, you know, like I said, their beers were like low, getting empty. I walk over to them with 2 full beers, and I said, hey, these are on the house because it looks like you guys are having so much fun. And the guy was like, oh, dude, thanks so much. And she was just like,
so pissed.
Give me the eye. No kidding. I thought it was hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious.
They stay, they finish their beers. She continues to just like have this bored, you know, look on her face, and it's like, you know, it's like giving me the evil eye.
I would be so mad.
Oh my god, absolutely. So then they finish up, they leave. I was like, oh, that was funny. Maybe 10 minutes later, she walks back in by herself, walks right up to me and slaps me in the face. Like, no kidding. Slapped me in the face in the middle of the bar. And I was like, oh. And then we like talked. She stayed, had a drink at the bar, and then we ended up like dating for like a few weeks.
She's crazy, and I love it.
Oh my god!
Do I know this person?
I don't know. I guess it's possible you met her, but again, like I'm so bad with that. I don't know when it was.
I was just gonna say, if you weren't living at Los Feliz, I'm guessing we wouldn't be in like 100% like all 24-hour communication. Right. So
no, it was not during Los Feliz.
Okay.
Where did I live? I seriously don't remember.
I think I don't know. I think you just moved in with Chad right after us. After 2010, it'd be 2011.
No. I moved in with Chad. Oh, I did move in for like a few months. No, but I lived downtown with Jose for a little bit. I lived with Wes in Franklin Village.
There it is. Maybe that's where it was.
Yeah. So maybe it was then. I think it was when I was on a break with Tiffany, like our long 8-month break. Whatever that was.
Man, that's
so great. Funny. But you know, I didn't date her because of OkCupid. She just happened to be.
No, but that's such a great story.
It was fun.
I don't think I've ever heard that story. Fun. Well, of course it's fun. When it starts like that, it can only go down. But like the fall is that's why people skydive. Yeah, they love that adrenaline.
God, I can't wait to go skydiving too.
But that seemed like, you know, it was without a parachute. It was just gonna hit the ground and splat.
All right, so you have yours pulled up here.
Let's read my profile.
This is Leo's OkCupid profile.
You let me know if this is gonna win me my true love.
I'll tell you right now if I'm gonna go on a date with you or not after this.
All right. I'm looking for. Let's start with my self-summary. Hi, Leo Albert Jr. at your service.
Love it.
Originally from DC, lived in Chicago for 5 years. Out here in LA, now kicking it in Los Feliz.
Wow.
I'm looking for a woman, ages 18 to 99, near me, who is single.
My God.
What I'm doing with my life: retirement advising and chasing dreams. I'm really good at video games and hanging out with your parents.
Oh my God.
My favorite books, movies, shows, music, or food. Pizza, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Pizza, Daredevil, Jessica Jones. Pizza, Star Wars. Pizza, Spotify. Pizza, and The Flash.
Oh my God.
The 6 things I can never do. The 6 things I could never do without. Pizza, video games. Pizza, H2O.
The idea of what you might be like as a person based on this is incredible.
I spend a lot of time thinking about making this damn profile is filled with 80s references or saying pizza as much as possible. On a typical Friday night, I am Netflix. Oh, I didn't answer that one.
Oh, damn
it. You should message me if you want to go on a date and return to one of our houses to play video games and smooch.
Oh my God. The thing is, like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And you might get, like, a really cool, awesome girl to respond to that.
Oh, man. That was kind of my goals. I'm just going to make it super stupid.
Right, that's so silly.
My main profile picture is me with a Power Glove on from Nintendo.
Love it.
So I was just like, you know what? The only other online dating I've ever done before is Tinder.
Oh, right.
And
God, I hate Tinder so much.
It's the worst. And I literally was like, you know what? I'm going to make a real one. That's just super dumb, super funny, like just not
even super funny,
but just me. Probably like a week ago.
Okay, how's it going?
39 visitors today.
Got it.
These are all the messages.
Oh, nice. So good amount of messages so far. Anybody looking good?
There's one girl that's super cool that has yet to respond to me that I sent her a message.
666.
I treat this thing kind of like I treat my Instagram, where I only follow you, and I don't message anyone or really do anything. I just kind of post a picture that I think is funny and leave it alone.
By the way, what was that last Instagram picture you posted?
The last Instagram picture I sent is...
It said like something about going home and hanging out with you, right? Like with Netflix and chill or something.
Yeah, but it was a picture of a guy with a 50-inch plasma on a table.
Oh my god!
At Starbucks.
Oh my god! I don't know how I missed that, but I did not see the focal point of the picture.
Yeah, this is the same.
Holy shit!
This is the same guy. The Starbucks at 1700 North Vermont.
Is that the Vermont Prospect one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Starbucks is crazy.
He brings in his PS4,
what?
A headset, and a TV every day. That I will see.
How does Starbucks even let that happen?
I mean, he can't say no. He buys a coffee.
Oh my god!
But he's like voice chatting sometimes when I walk in. Like, shoot to the left. No, the guy's coming from the right.
Are you shitting me?
In Starbucks.
How does the internet even like work well enough for that?
It probably doesn't work well for anyone else because this dude's up.
Yeah, right. That's so insane.
So yeah, hopefully that guy finds love, and maybe I do too through my OkCupid. There is one girl too that I messaged. Her name is Pitboy3000.
Love her.
Which is that thing that Josh has.
It's video game related.
Yeah, it's video game related, which is, it's obviously not Power Man 5000. If it was that, it'd be only thing. Dude, the best. But yeah, so that was my profile. Hopefully people love it.
Love that.
I got a couple of responses where it's just like, okay, you like pizza, let's talk. And like it's
okay, all right. So they're interested, but they want to like cut the bullshit and get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And obviously they might be down with video games and smooching because message me if.
Who doesn't want to smooch?
Yeah,
I mean smooching is so great.
I should probably add scrumping to that.
Scrumping?
Yeah.
Duh.
You want to go back to, or change it to instead of one of our houses, like one of our parents' houses.
Want to go back to one of our parents' houses? Smooch. God, that's so good. See, I try to be funny with my stupid Tinder shit, and it just does not work.
Well,
I don't know how to work Tinder.
I don't have.
But I don't even care.
Let me show you.
My love life is ridiculous. I had a dream about an ex last night.
Oh well.
That was like so not like it was like a I woke up and I was like, oh, that was so sweet.
Let's actually jump into that because you just stumbled upon my topic.
Oh really?
This week is dreams. Dreams. So without saying anything else, Brian, what was this dream?
Like many dreams, it was, I woke up not being able to, oh my god, so good. Leo just showed me one of his Tinder pictures.
That's the main one.
His main profile picture on Tinder, which is him sticking his head out of our old shower in Chicago with a mustache, but also like super enlarged his face.
That when Josh was going crazy with that fat app.
Oh yeah, that's right. iPhone. Oh right, it's the fat app. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that was the neck beard. That was the neck beard.
That's right. You did have neck beard. Yeah. So I woke up not with like clear, vivid pictures this time of what had happened. Just that it was definitely this one ex-girlfriend of mine who I sometimes see her on Facebook, but we don't even talk or anything. So it was real random that she would be in my brain.
Not the OkCupid girl.
Not the OkCupid girl, no. And we were just like, it was like dumb shit. Like we were just like at our friend's house and like being all flirty and cute with each other. It was really weird.
Yeah. Like you do.
Like you do when you're a couple. It was interesting. And I was, of course, every time I wake up from a dream, I try to think of like, why did that dream happen? What happened during the day that spurred those thoughts that made this dream? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I can never really figure it out. Sometimes I'll have a dream about something and be like, oh yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday, so that makes sense.
So that's kind of where my topic lies. Is when I say dreams, what do you take out of it? How do you interpret these? Do you interpret them? Do you think that they show the future? Do you think you can control them? Basically, in that. All those mindsets, and I'll kind of go slowly through it. I do believe weirdly. I do believe weirdly that there is something in us that we don't understand, like time fully. We don't understand like space and stuff fully. That sometimes dreams can show you where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
Like where maybe you're supposed to head, or a perfect future like that. So an idea. When I was in high school and like in college, I had kept having, and this is 100% true, I kept having this vision. I want to call it a vision, but it was
while
a dream.
You were sleeping.
Yeah, it was a dream. It was a dream. But I call it a vision because, man, I sound like so hippy-dippy right now, but like it's true. Like
bro, you need some kale chips.
I'm gonna knock you out, bro. But I had the vision. It was me driving in this like Midwestern environment, just flat green grass and corn.
Okay.
And then in the distance there was a cottage, and stepping out of the cottage was a girl.
Yeah.
Who I never could see 100% her face, but I knew what the shape was and the hair color.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if she was a bodybuilder, if she wasn't. She wasn't.
Trisha.
Trisha. But the
inside jokes.
Inside jokes in the podcast. But as I kept having it, and I was like, I need to meet this girl. I was like, that's what this is. Like, I need to meet that person.
Right.
And then when I went to Chicago, driving to the Midwest, getting out there, I met that girl. I met the girl who
she
then...
was coming out of a cottage?
No, but I met that girl who then...
Like, seriously, as that was a dumb question, but in reality, how did you, make the connection that whoever this girl was the girl from the dream?
Because it would slowly become more and more clear, like, what she kind of looked like. Like, what more features would come out and stuff. And this is super crazy, and I had never met this girl.
Yeah.
But I was like, that girl is almost exactly who I need to be with.
Interesting.
And then... living in Chicago for only 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, yeah. I met that person. I then dated them for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever told them that it's like I kind of imagined you before.
Right.
And it's so, like, it sounds like lovey-dovey lame, but it's also the only person I've ever really, like, I think, well, a couple, but, like, the only person really that's still, I'm like, damn, I could love them.
Yeah.
And that's weird.
This is what's crazy to me about that. Is I think your brain is so powerful that you might be true, and I also, like what you said might be true, and I also think that your brain might be so powerful that it can convince you of something that isn't of being true. Not that, and I'm not saying it either way. I'm just, it's so hard to...
Listen, I don't even believe kind of what I just said, in the sense of like, because to me I'm just like, that's crazy, but at the same time I'm a spiritual dude, but I'm not a religious dude.
Yeah.
So for me that was more just like, almost like life in my brain and my dreams were guiding me down that one path.
That's pretty kooky, man.
Narrow and focused, and then it's, to be honest, recently been happening again. And I'm like, it kind of weirds me out because it happens probably every 2 weeks. I'll have the exact same dream.
Oh, that's so weird.
Not a different. It differs in no other way. That person gets a little bit more clear.
Yeah. Wild. That's pretty wild.
And right now, it's still at the phase of like, over years does it develop, but it's just weird, man. And that's. I do agree with you that your brain is so wired in mysterious ways, but there's just something in me that believes that we can, like, go outside of ourselves for a moment and like astral project type stuff, but like just where we want to be sometimes if we're so narrow, like so focused.
Yeah. Are you the type of person that like, have you gone into like looked into dream meanings and dream dictionaries to see what that stuff means?
I took a psychology course.
Yeah. Since the dreams?
College ones?
Oh,
no. But I don't know, man. Like the whole table notes. The whole like Freudian idea of seeing a giant crab means you're secretly gay. It's like
right.
I don't know, man.
Oh shit! I've been seeing so many giant crabs in my dreams.
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
I'm not maybe I should look into that because it'd be interesting to see like the actual maybe some like what some scientists have seen that it's like you're narrowly focused because you keep and then you finally meet somebody who looks close to it and you're like that's it.
Right.
But it was so weird because this person also liked me back and we were together for 2 years and we're in love. It's like that. Like that's weird. I'd never been in love before that, and it's like it was a very weird situation, and it
sounds like it.
It's been happening again recently, and like
same dream.
I had mentioned different dream. I'll explain a dream I had last night because you were in it.
God, I'm so happy.
I'll tell you right now. Josh wasn't though, but
Josh isn't in anything anymore except the ground.
But true story. But it was just one of those dreams that I had in my mind, and recently now it's like more involves like the ocean. Like I'm walking towards the beach.
Yeah.
And it's obviously out here in California.
Hey, maybe your dream girl is a fish.
Oh.
You ever think about that?
Some sweet, sweet fish.
Yeah. There's some fish that haven't even been discovered yet. Maybe it's like a really beautiful like mermaid type fish.
And the problem is there's plenty of fish in the sea, so like I'll have to find the one.
The one of all of the fish.
It's been a red herring all along.
Wow, very interesting.
Yeah, my dream last night was pretty weird. And that's a dream in a case, because that was a case of me pushing myself towards something.
Yeah.
Possibly predetermined or not. I don't know. Yeah. This is a crazy world. We don't understand all of it. But this is more of a dream that I think might come true.
Okay.
And it's there's not anything too crazy.
This one that I was in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was us sitting around I'll say it. I'll mention names. It was us sitting around a podcast table.
Yeah.
It was just me and you and one of my ex-girlfriends.
Okay.
Katie. So it was me sitting around. It was me and you. We're sitting around.
From here?
We're on the mics. Yeah, we're on the mics. Katie isn't.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
We both had ex-girlfriend dreams last night. That's weird.
Yeah, that's when you mentioned them. Like you just stumbled into my topic.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. We're obviously, I guess, talking again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a girl that lives out here now that started dating Katie's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, weird. In real life?
No, this is all like
this is all in the dream world.
Who she apparently I'm dreaming soap operas.
Yeah.
But apparently
just wake up and start writing soap opera ideas down.
The girl now that lives out here, Jenna.
Okay.
Super funny girl from Chicago.
Okay.
She lives out here now, and she in the dream is dating Katie's ex-boyfriend, who Katie left to hang out with me again. And then we think about like, like, well, that dude sucks. You're great, Brian. And then you two start talking.
Whoa, weird.
Jenna and you.
Yeah.
And then to me, it's like, okay, well, that's weird because you guys would be pretty awesome together.
Huh.
Like she just seems like a really cool chick.
Yeah.
And she's also making out here in the acting world and stuff. And then Katie.
Do I know her in real life?
I think so. I don't know. She was at one table read for one of our sketch shows.
Oh, cool.
But it went awful, and obviously she was like, I don't want any part of this.
Got it.
And that makes sense.
Smart move.
Smart move, young lady. But it's just one of those things where it's like, man, that's kind of weird because, like, Katie, I had messaged her because I had felt so bad about how things ended.
Oh, wow. Like recently?
Recently.
Yeah.
I had felt so bad about how things ended that I was like, oh, man, I'm not going to get a response. I just wanted it out there in the world because I felt like a total schlub. And I got a response. It was not what I was expecting. It was, a couple minutes went by. Obviously, I was still chatting, maybe an hour. And then kind of left it at that. But it's just so weird to me. It's like, well, I don't know. Like the way things left, I don't know. Could not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a very weird situation. And that to me, it just seems like things that could possibly come true in some alternate world.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't. Of course, I guess you. I'm
not trying to guide you into one particular.
Sounds like you want me to date you. I think you're right because I have dreams. Sometimes you have crazy dreams and you wake up and you know that's not a real thing that would happen in the world. But sometimes you have dreams that just seem like normal life, and of course, why anything's possible or whatever. I don't know about.
Because in that case, maybe it was just my brain being like, well, yeah, you were just thinking about her.
I think so, but I always lean towards the logical, rational side of everything. So I don't know.
That's weird because I'm the exact opposite. With dreams, with real life, I am completely of course,
Right.
Men can't fly. We're not supposed to have wind beneath our wings.
Wow.
I was trying to sing the Fly for Fighting song, but I forgot it halfway through.
I was thinking about Bette Midler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Men were meant to fly.
There you go. Oh, that song.
I'm between their knees.
Yeah.
It's only a bird. It's only a plane. I got nothing else.
We should play that song in the podcast.
We probably should, actually.
Here's my answer.
It'll be a way better song than Josh's deaf call.
Oh, yeah, enough of that sad shit. God, get over it, everyone. He's dead.
Get over it. Tweet at him if you want to help get over it, and just kind of vent all your thoughts and aggressions to him.
This is what I do like about dreams, where when you have dreams about people, is that if it is like last night, if it's about somebody that you sort of haven't really thought of in a while or haven't talked to in a while, and you have a dream about them, like I woke up feeling good because it was a happy dream, and so like later on today after that I hit her up and I was like, yo, how are you? Because she like recently moved, and I was like, how's fucking Alabama? Like, you know, how's life? What's up?
I'm gonna do some research and find this.
Her name's Zara.
Okay.
I pronounced it wrong just now. Her name's Zara. Okay. And she...
That's one of those Zara moments.
It's a Zara moment. You can, after this, I'm going to double check the correct pronunciation, and then you can edit out the wrong one.
Episode 100.
Episode 100. I hired her at Beer Belly. Now I sound like a creep, but I hired her at Beer Belly, and then we dated for a little while.
Nice.
And she's really awesome. But yeah, so that I thought it was, it was at least was a reason for me to reach out and say hey to old friends.
Now, on the turn of coin of that, you could absolutely wake up, be thinking about somebody, and be in the worst mood all day.
For sure.
Or
absolutely.
Or have a really just bad dream in general, where it's like, my God, that was awful, and then it totally ruins your day.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's true.
And maybe this is also coming from somebody who had an ex-girlfriend that would judge me based on her dreams. Like if I did something dumb in like her dreams, the next like day or two she would like not talk to me or be like, what's wrong? She's like,
because like you would take that
you were a dick in a dream. I was like, what are you doing? Like
I can attest to that though. I've had a bad dream about somebody, and then when you see them in real life, obviously it was a dream, but the last like thing in your mind, and your mind is powerful, that you have is like that memory, and I think it could maybe play a little bit before you got to snap out of it and stop being such a douche. But
for sure.
But
but I don't know. Also, there's this thing that I absolutely know I can do, and it's a real thing, which is basically when you're in REM sleep, and there's flashing lights,
right.
You can know that. And then understand that you are actually dreaming at that time, not being awake. And then you can start controlling your dream.
My older brother, when we were younger, it was like an eye mask, and it recognized when your eyes started fluttering in that REM mode, and then or REM mode, and then it would.
It's me in the corner.
It's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. I've lost my religion.
Yeah,
Scott Stapp.
So
Scott's
continue. I'm curious
about from Creed.
He is
the lead singer of REM.
He's Creed. Oh my God!
I forgot his name. Is it also Scott or?
Let's save that. Let's delete all
episode 100. What were we saying?
It's definitely Scott Stapp as the lead singer of REM.
No, damn it. He's got some name like that. He always looks sick. That guy, didn't he? Lead singer of REM. What the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about your brother with a sleep mask.
Oh, right. So
this is actually really interesting. There's a mask out there that can do this.
This was, we were both in high school, so this was a long time ago. But it was like, it just looked like, those people who put a mask over their eyes just so it's dark for when they sleep.
For sure.
It looked like that, but it was, a little bulkier and shit. And the point was, it was supposed to flash lights at your eyes when it recognized that you were in REM sleep, so that what you just said, so that you would be like, oh wait, I'm dreaming. But he said it never worked for him.
It must be like my computer light or something in my room, and it's I would say very rare, like probably in the 3 years almost that we've lived here. In this house, it's happened maybe 4 times when I can literally be dreaming, and I'll just be having some weird dream where I'm walking, and then all of a sudden I'm like, shit, I'm dreaming.
What do you do in that instance?
Instant flight. It's always flight. Or be like a superhero, and literally there's times when a dream will stop because I wake up and the dream was so awesome and I knew I was dreaming that I would like go back to sleep almost within like the next 2 minutes, and I could continue right where I left off.
Pretty great. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the dream.
It's like my superpower, dream control.
That's the dream, to be able to get back into a good dream. I actually think I did one time realize I was dreaming and fly. I think so. Yep. And another time I realized I was dreaming and I watched porn in my dream.
Yes.
But hey, we all have our issues.
Now let's talk real quick about dream sex.
Sure.
Because this is something that, again, is, to me, one of the best parts about dreaming, because there are sometimes
dream sex.
Yeah, when you can dream, and absolutely it's real because it's your mind, but like almost why VR is gonna be so cool. But like you can dream, and you wake up and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that's another feeling when you wake up, like that just happened.
Yeah. I've had some great dream sex.
Yeah, she was 99.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can say with utmost certainty that real life sex is more fun.
Okay. Yes.
But dream sex is great every once in a while. Sure.
Yeah.
Love a good dream sex. I dreamed sex last night with my ex.
See?
And we were also being cute and flirty, but also the sex. She's attractive. I also had an interesting week with girls. I also fucking texted Tiffany.
Yay!
So stupid though.
Tiffany's the best.
She is the best, unfortunately, because
Tiffany Bryan in 2017.
Hello.
Run for president a year after
hilarious.
You can.
Very funny girl week.
Do you have anything else to say about dreams? I think I've kind of sufficiently creeped everyone out about my paranormal dream.
Your psychic dreaming. I love it. I also want updates on that, because now that you're having those dreams again about a girl, let me know how it goes.
If it starts forming from a girl figure into a guy figure with tattoos, like flamingos, and beards, I'll absolutely let you know so you can.
Please let me know real fast. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. I guess not. I had a dream when I was a kid. I had a recurring dream of falling off a building and waking up right before I hit the ground.
Oh, those are the worst.
Which I always thought was crazy. And I've had a few dreams about like my teeth like crumbling.
No, okay.
Which is a really terrible dream to have.
It's the worst. I've actually had that a couple times too. That is a case of where I'd like to look at what that means. And I think I remember looking at before. I feel like I have before. It's self-consciousness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I do like my teeth, and I hope that they're perfect forever. They're not going to be, and they're not perfect now, but they're close, guys.
They're pretty close.
You know what? One quick thing, actually. A really cool sect of dreams that only a few people understand.
Oh, the teeth dream, man.
No, that one's gross. But is the like server nightmare dreams?
Oh yeah.
Those are everybody who's a server knows what you're talking about when you say that.
Yep.
And they're so awful. And I remember getting them really bad. The worst when we worked at the Grand Lux.
Yep.
Awful.
Why is it that everyone calls off the same day? Everyone, for some reason,
it's
the
just
cooks
you by
are
yourself.
gone.
And oh my god, they are the worst dreams.
Really,
I've ever had.
30 tables right now, and then you get to the point. Actually, I think I had one not too long ago.
Really?
Because getting them now is even the worst. It was at like some diner, and in the dream, this is a real true story. This happened like a week ago. Just now popping back up. That's how brains work. But I was waiting on this like table of mine that like, a family that loves you. They come in kind of just to see you. Everything's great.
They request you.
And then after I took their order for their food, I went back to my house in the dream and took a nap.
Wow.
And like that was 100% true. And then I was like, oh my god! I realized what I did, and I ran back to the restaurant. And the guy was like, have you put on our food yet? And I was like, oh no, oh my god, I'm going to be right out. And then I woke up after that, but I'm like, why is that still happening? What is happening?
That's crazy. I haven't had a server dream in a while, and I have never stopped working in a restaurant ever. But but I think it's because like we had them the worst at the Grand Lux because the Grand Lux was this fucking nightmare.
Oh my god.
I wonder if when I start this new job, if I don't imagine that it will be a nightmare, but just like being in a new serving job or bartending job, maybe I'll start getting them again. I really hope not.
I really hope not. That is funny. This is not a dream, it's a story, since it's,
dream story?
Celebration of Josh's passing.
Fuck you, Josh!
Fuck you, Josh! When we worked at the Grand Lux, obviously you had to show people up because it was a massive restaurant and you had to, they needed all the help they could get for hosting help. And I remember.
I thought you were saying show people up, like one up people, like show them up.
No, well that too. Stranger Danger, best game ever. Inside jokes.
Inside jokes.
But
Noodle Cell.
One day, Noodle Cell in the biggest room, which is called
room.
Michigan Room because it was on the actual side of Michigan Avenue.
Right.
There was a massive water leak from the theater above. and literally one of the tables had, no joke, like a waterfall just pouring on it.
While there were people sitting there?
No, like everyone was cut out to the Rotunda and Ontario. For some reason, we still stayed open. That's how this restaurant worked.
Yeah.
But Josh showed him up, and he's like, "You want to see something funny, Leo?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I want to see something funny." Walked them to that table. And literally, it was like splashing, and they're like, no one else in this giant room, and Josh is still like, okay, so yeah, how's your day? Oh yeah, welcome to Chicago, and it's like, and here's your table. They're like, is there anything else? And I guess John McMahon, the manager at the time, was losing his mind.
Of course, he would.
So upset.
God,
but yeah, that's a little Josh story. So I don't know, dreams.
Dreams, bro.
I guess
we talked about real life dreams a couple weeks ago, if not last week. Now we're talking about dreams.
So now everyone is going to, from here on out, in the Drew-niverse.
Oh, the Drew-niverse.
Expanded Drew universe. Is going to know that Leo is going to go home and play with his crystals.
Yes.
And look into his crystals and see where
those sweet crystals.
See where the universe takes him.
Yeah, please let me know what my future's like, since you're apparently just dreaming about the future. Yeah.
Well, I honestly, to me, I think
aside from dating Jenna.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Cool. All right, well, I guess I'll hit this Jenna girl up. Make that dream come true.
But also, it means that like Katie and I get back together, and she probably doesn't want that.
Got it. Sure. Oh man.
So she'll be like, ugh, no, this dream.
She'll tell Jenna, don't date Brian. Brian's Leo's friend. God, they're gross.
What do you got? You got
just gonna be single forever, okay?
Works for me. But for life. Do you?
Just me and you now that Josh is dead.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Please move in. He didn't leave any rent.
Perfect.
Do you have any topics that you want to talk about? Bring to the table.
What else this week? I don't know if anything else big happened.
Okay. I mean, the Super Bowl was pretty big. My dreams have been pretty big.
Text my ex-girlfriend telling her that love her and miss her. What else happened?
What else? Crash Bandicoot might get rebooted.
Table noise.
In that order: Crash Bandicoot, girlfriend,
right.
dreams.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I got another surge of energy and excitement for the old acting career.
Nice.
Well,
you're straight killing it.
Because when booking happens, then you get excited again. Booking happens, acting class is going well. I think I'm going to spend a lot of money on this camera on a credit card because I don't have any money, so that I can start shooting some stuff and put a real nice reel together and take some new headshots.
Can I be in something that you shoot?
100%, absolutely need you to. And I've been doing like some this girl who's in my acting class who is so hot.
Okay, a couple times I've heard this.
And a really good actress. But she just went to this particular casting director to his workshops, did really well. He called her in for an audition for Criminal Minds like 2 days later, and she booked it.
Whoa!
So now she's got her first TV role ever, all from doing this, from doing a really good job at a workshop. So, I want to go do more stuff like that. And
very cool.
Really, really do well and show, because I get a lot of confidence at my acting class because my acting teacher is awesome and gives me praise a lot and stuff, and she's real critical. When you fuck up, she'll tell you.
For sure.
But when you do a really good job, she tells you too. And so I always leave class feeling like, if the right things fall into place and if I put my efforts into where they should go and stuff, that I could maybe have a career in this, like for real.
Heck yeah, dude.
So that feels good.
That's good to know at 32.
Yeah, right. Took a long time.
That's awesome.
But that stuff felt good this week.
Hard work in right place at the right time.
Yeah, of course, there's a lot of things that have to happen for all that to happen, and a lot of them are out of control.
And obviously, you're white.
Yeah, I'm a white male, so life's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, crazy, man.
All right. Well, what did you watch this week?
This week I am.
What did you watch? What did you read? What did
you review? What I've seen so far of the new FX show, Baskets.
Ooh.
Have you heard of this?
No. Well, I've seen just on posters. I'm gonna say it and then spell it. Zach Galifianakis.
Sure. And spelling?
Nope. I want to see this. So, Brian, could you please do us the pleasure, not only for myself but also Dead Josh?
To interrupt you, I will not do it for Dead Josh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm doing it for you and our listeners.
Okay. Let me correct myself here then.
Yes, please do.
Brian, can you please, for our great listeners and those watching on Twitch, and myself, only those three, can you please review in 3 words, followed by a clownish, sexy cat meow?
Clownish, perfect, appropriate, very appropriate.
Thank you. I try to. Sexy cat meow of the FX show Baskets, starring Zach Galifianakis.
Yes. Awkward. Louis. Weird. Meow!
Oh God! That was the best part. All right, guys. His face. Please feel free to come to the hour 13 mark and watch that.
Yeah, watch the old face. So Baskets is a show created by Zach Galifianakis and Louis C.K.
Okay.
About this guy Chip Baskets who wants to be a clown. It's his dream in life is to be a clown.
That is the character's name.
His name is Chip Baskets.
That is one of the best character names I think I've ever heard in any show.
And so he goes to this like a real clown school in France, in Paris, to honestly really truly be a clown. But he doesn't speak French. He's just he's an idiot. He's Zach Galifianakis. And so he flunks out and he comes back home and to Bakersfield, California.
Nice.
And so but he is never giving up his dream to become a clown. Apparently, I've only watched the first 2 episodes. So that's it. And so he wants to be named Renoir, the clown, but he through a series of events, he just ends up going by Baskets the clown because his last name is Baskets.
Yes.
So first word I said was awkward. Zach Galifianakis is like one of those guys one of those actors where you can basically just from hearing his name and thinking of him like what a character he would play would be like. It's not like he's some amazing actor, but like from Between
Pretty
Two
great
Ferns,
in Birdman.
He was good. That's true. He was good in Birdman, and a little more unlike himself.
But just throwing it out.
No, that's good. That's good. Thanks. I forgot what I was saying.
Awkward.
Yes, awkward, right. He's just sort of his weird, awkward self, and he's just weird with everybody because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But hilarious about it. And then I said Louis, both because...
This one interests me.
Louis C.K. Is one of the creators. And Louis Anderson acts in the show. Louis Anderson. Do you remember Louis Anderson?
My God, from the cartoon.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about
him. And then he hosted Family Feud for a while.
Table noise, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Big table noise. Louis Anderson's in the show and plays seriously Zach's mom. Zach's mother on the show, and not
for those listening. My mouth is agape.
Yeah. Louis Anderson plays her.
Yes.
And he crushes. He's so funny.
I need to see this.
And then my last word was weird, just because there's moments where I feel like you laugh like 5 minutes later just because of how weird the jokes are. Like it's not like I do laugh out loud sometimes, but it's not like a real laugh out loud. It's like a show that Louis C.K. and Zach Galifianakis would make. So it's like sometimes you're just like, what? That's the hell? This is awesome so duo. Silly. Yeah, it's really good. I would check it out. First 2 episodes I loved, and I'm going to continue watching. I think there's only 4 available on FX right now, or whatever.
Where can we go to watch that? Because if it's on FX, is that Hulu? Is that Netflix? Obviously not.
What happened? We were having some issue with our
FX.
With our. Oh, you can watch it on on demand.
Okay.
But we were having some issue with it at that time, so we used our Apple TV.
Okay.
We used the FX Now app.
Nice.
And so I think if you have FX, you can probably just watch it on the internet too.
I'm guessing because a lot of Comedy Central stuff you can just watch.
Yeah, right.
At least the last 6
like Nathan
episodes.
For You. So good. So watch Baskets. I think it's great. It's pretty great.
Okay. Speaking of Tinder, I'm having Tinder a long time ago. We talked about that.
Speaking of Tinder,
I'm having a Nathan for You conversation with some girl
on Tinder.
Yeah, just talking about our favorite episodes and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Pretty great. Not in person, not yet.
No.
We'll eventually talk there. We must both be super awkward.
And Leo, did you watch anything this week?
Yes. I'm about halfway through the season
of
The Biggest Loser.
Oh wow! Okay.
I've just thought about this. That's just something I want to kind of review because I'm thinking about it. And we talked about Tony Horton a couple weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
And just kind of working out. So I will review the mid-season point of The Biggest Loser.
And is it currently airing?
Yes.
This season?
Still going.
Leo.
What?
Could you please review for me and the listeners of this podcast and the viewers of this live stream on Twitch and no one else, especially not Josh.
Yep, definitely not.
Could you review for just those people the first half of this season of The Biggest Loser, and then could you follow that up immediately with the meow of a cat whose owner has really let himself go.
Okay.
And then got to the point where they realized, like, I need to start taking care of my cat. And so it gets them on a new diet, really healthy organic cat food. Cat loses a bunch of weight. Never been a happier cat.
Yes, of course I can.
Thank you so much.
I'm excited to try to meow like that cat. All right, so I'm going to start with teamwork. Hopefully there's, it's one word. I'm considering teamwork one word.
One word, compound word.
Thank you. Inspirational. Informative. Me. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It was right in the moment between feeling like a horrible cat and the best new cat.
He's like, oh man, he really let himself go, but then he hadn't seen him in a while. He looked up and there it was.
The mirror. Whoa! Thank you, great mirror. Okay,
so teamwork. I don't really like reality shows. In fact, I dislike them. I don't think I've ever really watched them.
Yeah.
Biggest Loser is different for some reason for me because not only is it just a great reminder of what happens when you kind of let your feelings and you let depression kind of sink in.
Yeah.
What it can lead to, and a lot of people struggle with that. And I think it's just a really great show, but it shows also the good side of it too, of like when people band together and you use your emotions in a good way and you don't give up and you start believing in yourself. So
nice.
That kind of blends in with my other word, inspirational, because the show they've changed people's lives. It's super great to see the finale when they do like the before and after picture, and the best part about it is when the doctor comes out and he's like, by the way, you've just given yourself 25 years of life because you lost 200 pounds.
Wow.
And they do it in a very healthy way, so that doctor's basically been with him since the very, very beginning of season 1. And they just, the doctor in the very beginning of the season is like, listen, like this year they did, I think, something like what 100 pounds of fat looks like. It was on this one guy, and they kept dumping it, and literally it filled like a fish tank. Dang. And the guy's like, that's what you have around your entire body right now, crushing your organs with gravity. And he's like, this is the day you're going to die. And he held up a sign. It was 2 years from now.
Whoa.
And it's a team thing, so he was there with his daughter, and his daughter just started bawling.
Jesus.
And then the mid-season kind of finale-ish, he unfortunately, spoiler alert, got kicked off. But at the end of it, he was, showing him meeting with the doctor again, and he had basically given himself like 20 years of life again. And he's like, all that stuff we saw before, you lost. And also, anyone who gets voted off has a chance to win $100,000 just from losing the weight back home. And then the winner gets $250,000 overall. So pretty great and information. It's just really good to hear like them talk about what they're doing. It's great to see some new workouts, some like different stuff.
Yeah, because they have like professional like nutritionists and stuff.
They have nutritionists in the back end. They don't really talk about that. They do.
Oh, okay.
It does seem kind of like they're almost like the Super Bowl kind of just like pitching a product. Like, oh man, this fiber bar is real great, and it's like I use it for my training. But at the same time, if they're pitching it, they're selling the product, but also to me, it's like, okay, cool. I don't know like what a good protein bar to eat is, because a lot of it's just sugar. And in theirs, they're like, it's not much sugar. It's like that, blah blah. So yeah, I can look that up online, but it's I like the show anyway, so it's good to see that. And then tips like, you know, if you're hungry, but you know you're only hungry because you're used to eating now, but your body's not ready to eat. You know, just go out, buy a pack of gum that's like flavored like mint chocolate ice cream, and just do that, and that gets rid of the craving. So there's like some really great information, like, and that has 5 calories as opposed to the 400 you're about ready to take in via the thing. So, and also it's like drink water. It's all they're allowed to drink, basically, on the ranch. So it's great. It's, I don't know, just really motivational, very for me in the moment where I'm just trying to like get really healthy, and it's hard because all I want to do is just keep, you know, like I did for the Super Bowl, eat chicks, pizza, chicks, babes, pizza, video games. It's always something I want to do too, is like, because video games people get like kind of knocked for like having like kind of being out of shape and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I mean there is a vast majority, but it's like there's also some of us out there that care about our bodies and still try to do those
and do other things besides just play video games. So just like everything.
I think it would be like a cool. I've always been mulling over the idea of how cool it would be to have like a YouTube channel where it's kind of dedicated to like, because you know there's those big huge dudes.
Yeah.
But how cool would it be to have like kind of like a real looking person who also, you know, plays video games like you do, but, you know, make it, you know, all right, cool, you beat that boss, drop down and give you 20. Like, like things that like kind of almost like even on here on Twitch, just kind of stream like that and have some fun with it. So I've been kind of mulling over that idea.
Oh, that's cool. A little cross stream, if you will, of being athletic and healthy and fit and playing video games.
And doing a hobby that involves sitting, staring at something.
Yeah. At my house, me and Chad, my roommate, will play Mario Kart every once in a while on 64, and we'll play, you know, we'll do like well, it always goes like we'll play all 4, of course, unless somebody wins 3 of them. But then it's 2 and 2, so then we'll play another one again for like a rubber match for the final winner. And while we do that, we usually like have a beer or a glass of wine. So
heck yeah,
not exactly like your
no. I'm just saying like that would be something that would like actually film and stuff. No, there's nothing beats having a beer by your side. Playing a video game.
We do film it because I just always have a constant good camera in my bedroom.
I know that
never stops. Yeah.
That got us into some trouble. That vision board.
Woo!
But if you guys ever just want to send me an invite next time you got a Mario Kart night,
dude, deal.
I'm there.
100%.
I'll have you come pick me up, and then
seriously, you guys gotta come over to my house more. I got a great house.
All I gotta do. Now
that it's getting to be 90 degrees outside in February, we can go hang outside.
All you gotta do is respond to a text, and I'm there. But
I really don't even remember that text. I'm so sorry.
I think Chad had a lot of fun. Chad and his super in shape friend. You guys went to almost died in an avalanche together.
Oh yeah, Joey has a ridiculous body.
You guys should live. 2 dudes talking about Joey's body. You guys should live life and come do Pin Dodge.
I'll tell everyone.
Yeah.
I figured that you have invited everybody.
I have, but no one's listening. So yesterday I just went through and texted even everybody. Everyone that I had already invited to was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh god."
You're like, "God damn it."
I've already paid for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit everybody up because Pin Dodge is fun.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah. I feel like Sam would play.
Sam would have a blast.
I think so. Yeah.
Just ask around, and by that I mean like do some like skywriting if you could.
Right. Yeah, no, I'll rent an airplane.
Pay for that,
yeah, and we'll ride in the sky. How do they do that?
I think it's the fuel lines that they just cut.
Right.
And then every skywriter you see is also on his way
to death.
Yeah.
Got it. That's actually how Josh died.
Yeah, skywriting. And he only got halfway through normally.
Everybody's just like, what the fuck is that?
And then the trail just went straight into an explosion. Because that's how skywriting works.
Man, we know our stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to brag, but there's a lot of stuff I know about.
Yeah. I know.
Maybe my topic next week will be everything I know.
Right.
And then it'll just
or if you want to make it a really short subject, then you could say things I don't know. Because it'd be hardly anything.
That is true.
Because you know everything.
All right, and that's maybe how to make a good pumpkin pie. That's probably it.
God, I love pumpkin pie, though.
All right, man. Well, that was a great kind of Brian Leo episel.
That was a Brian Leo episode.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, seriously. Let's just keep doing this every week.
If you guys could write in to normallynormalcrew@gmail.com if you enjoyed this. If we get even just one email, even just one, this will change, and this will be the new format. So please write in.
Be a part of something new.
Yeah, be a part of something new and great.
Your voice will be heard here.
Yeah, even just one voice. even if it's just
one stupid
even
voice.
if it just says, it's forwarded from Brian. I'll listen to it.
Even if you accidentally send us an email and you meant to send it to somebody else who just has a very similar email address to us, we accept it.
Yep. Yeah. It's strange because ours is normally normal crew, and it's like, who knows what it could be.
Hey, who knows? I'm just thinking of different possibilities.
Make sure you tweet at us, or if you don't feel like emailing it, tweet at us. It's this new Twitter thing that's going around.
Yeah, it seems cool. I'm not sure if it'll catch on.
Yeah, I don't know, but we created it just in case. That's at normally_norm. And everything on our website as well. We do have to create the Wilton Way now that the WiltonWay.com goes there. We do something on our website for that.
Yeah.
Kind of get some of those people over here watching our stuff, so please do. That is www.normallynormal.com. I am Leo Albert Kovalik Jr., one of your hosts, producer, director, art director, production design, set design, lighting, grip.
Wow.
I mean, we'll put that to the things that.
How are you holding your head up with all those hats?
I'm really not right now. I'm just so beat, so tired.
That sounds rough, yeah.
But yeah, so you can find me on Twitch when I'm not here on Normally Normal's channel. I am at Kovalik317, not only on Twitter, but also on Twitch.
Boom. I am your second and last host of the day. My name is Brian Colbert Kennedy. I would like to give a quick shout out to Monty over at the Honorable Society. I love my tattoo, so go check him out if you want a tattoo. And also
throw that link, dude, in the bottom of it.
Yeah, I'll throw some info in the bottom there.
And a picture too. Let's take a picture of your tattoo.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll put it up. I do love it. It's beautiful. And then you can find me on Twitter at _BPCK and on my website at iambck.com. That is continuously being updated and will be better than ever soon once I buy this camera that I don't have money for. And also, just I don't want to say anything for anybody else, but from Brian to you, I'm feeling the burn.
Ooh,
feeling the burn.
Let's finally talk about that because
we only have 72 more episodes to go. No, 82 more episodes to go.
That one,
and we'll be at episode 100. Yeah.
Yeah, and the election will have already happened.
Yeah. It'll be way too.
But no, I'd be very interested to see what you guys think. Yeah, I think you guys might be interested to hear what I think.
I'm almost always interested in hearing what you think. Almost. And if I'm not, you'll know.
Pizza.
Oh, yesterday was National Pizza Day.
I heard it was Pancake Day.
Somebody told me. Well, we had pizza.
Somebody told me
you had a girlfriend
who looked like a
boyfriend that I had a pizza.
All right, guys. Well, for the Probably Sounds Awful podcast, episode 18. Bye.
Goodbye.
Sweet. Just bad.
We're 18. We can watch porn.
Yay! I think I watch porn a lot.
And before I was 18.
Yeah. That's a good
way to end it. I like that.
Oh boy.
Woo! Boy. That was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
So many less Josh voices.
Yeah, things start flowing a little bit nicer.
I wonder how the reenactment shoot's going.
18, please save, make sure nothing wrong. Yeah, he seemed pretty pumped about it. Yesterday he only, I think, got to yell at her.
Does he get to murder her later?
I think that's part of the mystery, but I know he gets hit her.
Fuck yeah. Love him.
Oh, rest in peace, Josh.
You know what I mean? My head looks like a microphone.
There's nobody watching, or there's one person watching, whoever you are. There's 10 at a time at a certain point.
There was?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just no one on Twitch comments.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, alright.
We're just enjoying it and watching.
We talked to Crash Bandicoot, that was cool. So the video gamers watching.
For our 2-hour-long stream, hour 30, just you and me. I like that.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah. It'll probably, after I cut out some ooms and put in that Josh stuff, it might be hour 20.
Oh, right, the little clips and the sound, the Xenia.
Yeah, because I'm going to cut out. I'm now going through and literally just listening, and there's when you look at it, this right here, I could probably tell you what some of these are. This is probably an
Oh, really?
That's So I'll listen to it, and then if it... So that right there.
It's still right here.
But,
like the little bursts that are short.
So yeah, that's probably like here.
Because constant talking will be like a long thing, of course, like all that shit.
Yeah. So.
God, that was a great soundbite. Damn.
But yeah, you get the point.
No, I hear what you're saying though. Yeah.
Normally, obviously, this audio is a little bit different because it's all way louder because I tried this time.
Oh, so it looks different, like those.
But this right here.
Yeah, like you can cut that whole thing.
So I'll just cut all of that, and it'll just flow a little bit nicer.
Right. Oh, nice. I love that.
So I've been doing that recently. If you listen to the latest one, is when I cut out. Probably
to be honest, this last one, a couple times I was like, wait a minute, like that just doesn't. You can really tell when, like
right there, that conversation we just had, like when
lag time is gone.
Yeah, I'll chop that and it'll like
because it's so natural. So when it's gone, you like hear that it's not there. And you're like, oh, this is like smooth and snappy.
Yeah, so like I've been trying to do that, but then also I'll leave it in if the silence works.
No, sure, of
course. For the
joke or whatever.
Yeah, if it doesn't, it's gone.
Oh, that's so great.
So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind
showing you.
Well, yes, I need to see.
Josh said he wants to see it too. So after next, when he returns to life. What? Oh god! All right, guys. Well, for another episode here, thanks for watching. You can find us on YouTube. Check that out, or streaming games eventually.
Thank you, guys. See you. Peace be with you.
Stare intimately to the camera.
Creepy.